Ready for some intergenerational quickfire questions? Here we go. What is your name?
My name is Angela Zong.
My name is Salim Al Haq.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
I'm from Bangladesh.
What title do you have, or how would you describe yourself?
I'm here on behalf of the Girl Up campaign and serve as a UNA USA Campus Fellow.
I'm the director of the International Center for Climate Change and Development at the Independent University, Bangladesh.
What was your first climate or environmental conference?
The first conference I attended for climate action was COP26 and COI16.
My first climate conference was a long time ago. I was at the Earth Summit in Rio in 1992, where the UN Framework Convention was first signed. And then I've attended every single conference of parties, starting with COP1. This is now my 27th.
How old were you when you first heard about climate change?
I think I was 4 or 5. I grew up in Houston, Texas, and there's a lot of climate problems there, so it's always been part of my vocabulary.
I guess in my 30s, early 40s.
What area of climate solutions do you feel is most urgent?
I think that there's not a lot of account for extreme risk and fat tail results, so I think that those need to be taken into account for a more holistic understanding of what our future might look like.
So the area that I focus most of my attention on is the impacts of climate change on the most vulnerable communities living in the most vulnerable countries, including my country, Bangladesh, but also in other least developed countries in Africa and Asia.
What actions do you take in your daily life?
Although I don't think individual action is like the most important step, I do commit to, for example, not buying firsthand. I'm a vegetarian now, and then I also try to stay involved with my community through things like the Council for Sustainable Student Leadership.
I try and do what I can to minimize my emissions of greenhouse gases. I'm trying to change my diet, and I am very careful about reducing my air travel.
Who was your first climate hero?
Probably my parents. They were always making sure we tried to reuse everything we could. I think a lot of immigrant narratives are able to reuse things in innovative ways, and that doesn't get enough credit.
I'll tell you who my current climate hero is. It's Greta Thunberg, the young Swedish teenager.
What responsibility do you feel your generation has to secure a safe future?
I think a lot of the burden falls on us, since a lot of the trajectory of modeling doesn't look so positive right now, and so hopefully we can make a difference. I hope to really be able to talk with current leaders and make sure that we're on the right path.
I feel my generation had the responsibility, but we have not fulfilled it. And so we now are unfortunately passing on a much worse world to the young people. So my role in that is to pass on some wisdom and support to them. I'm a professor in a university. I have young students. I work with the youth here in the COPs and try and help them be better than we were.
That's great, thanks.